Well, it's time. It's time for another Thursday video weekly update. And yeah, so if you thought, hey, maybe after now, what is this video number 4, right? And you're thinking, maybe he's got a script. Maybe he has some things that need to be talked about. Well, maybe I don't, and maybe I'm just gonna wing it for the 4th week in a row, you know. But yeah, basically, there hasn't been very much that has happened this week. There is the class changes that we spoke about last week that have been implemented, where we ignore everything and we concentrate on mage because we play mage. Mage got a 3% yes buff and that's it. So that's like been implemented. Things are kind of like based around the visions. So the visions continue to be a pain in my ass. They're not fun, I think, and I've forgotten a lot of how to do it. But we did get extra talent points this week, so the talent tree can be filled out a few more. So this is what I've done. I've got space for one more, which is this one. I don't think we can go down yet because it's time gate. Again, dumb. And this week it's Orgrimmar, so I'm wondering if I can show you. No, apparently not. Yeah, there's like in the actual vision, there's 4 tasks that you can do. Yeah, and there's the final boss, and then for each extra task you do, so it's like a little mini boss. For each one you kill, you get a chest, and then you get extra. They're called corrupted mementos, I think. Is that what?
As always.
Displaced corrupted mementos. Basically, the more you do in the vision, the more you get. There are potions that you can collect that give you extra sanity, they give you buffs, they give you damage. There are crystals that you can collect. I've completely forgotten what they do. There are mini bosses, so there's a really fun one that I remember. You can go into the barber shop. So in Orgrimmar has a barber shop. Yeah. So this is the map of Orgrimmar, yeah, and the barber shop is like up. I think it's like here, yeah. So there's a mini boss here, yeah, I think, and there's one here, yeah. So you go here, you do this one, you come back, and as you're running past, you can go into the barber shop and you can kill the barber, you get extra points for that, and then you would go and continue round, and there's one here, I think there's one here, yeah. But when you go into the barber shop, I think you can get a toy or a pet. If you kill it, it's like a chance or something like that, or you can collect it. But before you kill the barber, he cuts your hair, and he basically just shaves all of your hair off. So you're basically like, my character is like pink hair, right? But you're completely smooth brain bald, absolutely insane. And the first time it happened, I was like, what's happened? Like, why is my character bald? Because obviously it's supposed to have hair, but it's the barber. The barber shaves all your hair off, which is absolutely stupid. But it's stuff like that that is kind of fun that I remember, but the grinding of it seems very. It seems very. What's the point? You know? Like catch up gear, there are some. So there are some decent weapons, but again, there's 639s. I think there's slightly better ones at. No, there's 632s, so they're actually best here. Yeah? Like, it's not like crazy good gear. There's some mounts. These are all transmogs, so these don't give any upgrade at all. They're just for show. There's quite a cool little mount here. There's a backpack appearance, which again, I'm not bothered. This Void Dragon I don't like because it's like long. It's like riding a snake with legs. And then the pet, which I will buy. I collect pets. I like pets. You know, but other than that, this is like the only thing we've got to sort of concentrate on. I'm still doing Mythic Plus and stuff like that, but it feels like it's getting a little bit stagnant. There are less groups, there are less people, there are sort of more difficulty in finding groups and all that sort of stuff. So it's actually getting to the point where like we need an update, right? And I think we're going to get an update announced next month, I was reading, so you've just got to hope that that comes. I've got one more coin to earn from a quest this week, and then I'll have 5, and then it means next week I'll be able to buy 2 items. I still haven't decided on what item to actually buy because I'm sort of trapped with just the heroic stuff, but it's probably going to be that. It's probably going to be the weapon. Weapon is just so paramount, which means that I can use my sparks to craft some other gear and raise my eye level a little bit. But yeah, other than that, there isn't much. My raid team has not been running Mythic the last couple of weeks. We just don't have the people. But we did it on Sunday past. So yesterday there was not enough people for Mythic, so they did heroic. But last Sunday, we actually did do Mythic, and we killed 3 bosses. We're still stuck on the 4th one. I think our best pull was about 30% on Bunker Junker, which is yeah, he's an annoying boss, man. It's like a lot of little mechanics. Getting them down, once you get them down, like it seems to be quite easy, but it's like sort of learning and everybody getting the chance to learn how to do this, how to do that and all that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's fine. I haven't been doing an awful lot on World of Warcraft other than some odd dungeons and a raid. I've done a little bit of the visions, but again, for me, it's like I did it all before. I didn't really want to have to do it again, but at least something to do. So yeah, there's that. Of course, I have been playing Overwatch Stadium as well, which is fun, and they seem to be putting quite a lot of effort into balancing that out and actually, you know, putting effort into keeping it balanced, fresh, addressing issues, all that sort of stuff. It seems to be like very positive thing, which is, I mean, it's good. Like I'm not complaining about it at all, but it's just like it's still unfair to the point of like the games are too mixed with extremely good players and people that are mentally challenged. It's just unfair. I mean, I played a game yesterday with a brand new player. Yeah, brand new, like new account. They actually said in chat that they were new. So brand new player, and the next game I played with a Masters player, which is far higher than I have ever been. Well, I haven't even hit diamond since I lost it. Yeah, and he was a whole other rank above. So very good player, and again, sort of like it feels like even though there is like things in place, they're not working, because at the end of the day, I definitely should not have players that good in my games. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure they'll work it out. Been very popular, and I think that they will continue to work on it. If you haven't tried it, it is fun. I played Anna for the first time yesterday, and that was fun. I can see why there is a 15 to 20 minute queue at the higher ranks for heal. They just seem to be a little bit more fun. And they are a bit more flavorful with their builds, like what you do and how you do it. So I played apparently this thing called Machine Gun Anna, where you just completely go in on no scope, yeah, and you just consistently shoot everything, and it's actually like really you get extra speed to shoot when you're not using your scope. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna try this. This sounds kind of fun, and yeah, it turns out it's actually really stupidly fun. You get crazy weapon speed, and it's actually really cool. And yeah, I overall like quite enjoy doing that. So I can see why people would like that. You get sleep dart builds and all that sort of stuff. So it becomes actually quite a fun thing. I can see why people would be queuing up for it. But I mean, me personally, I don't think I could face a 15-minute queue, especially if we. I mean, I stream later. If I was streaming later and you guys are sitting watching me in a queue for 15 minutes, like that's not fun for anyone. So they definitely need to do something to address that. Right. But yeah. Other than that, there isn't much. We're gonna absolutely smash this guy's head in. Awakened Custodian. So mechanicals are weak to elemental. So pet family, elemental. What elementals do I have? This one. Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's just have a look and see what we've got. We have... Oh, you know what? Let's just roll the dice. What are we going to take? We're going to take this, right? Whatever. What have we got? I don't know. Bye. Punch his head. Yeah, so yeah, other than those things, like, there hasn't been a spectacular amount that's happened. I don't know if I touched on it last week, but I was not doing too well. I am... Yeah, I mean, I've not hidden the fact that I am, like, not very well mentally. I get a lot of help, and I had an appointment at the start of the week, which has helped a little bit. It's just me sort of griping. It's been a tough week, but here I am. I am making a video. I am trying my best to sort of stay on top of stuff. I am baking, I am cleaning, I am doing all these little things that I know apparently are important. So here I am doing them, and I'm trying my best to sort of keep on top of everything. Other than that, by the way, before you guys comment and say, hey, why? Well, I don't know, right? But I gave up vaping. I used to smoke, and I obviously started vaping because that's better, yeah. And it's much better than smoking, yeah. I'm not saying it's good, because it's obviously not, but it's definitely better than smoking. Like, and I've just decided, you know what, I gave up. So I put all of my stuff in a box, literally a box, and like an adult, I threw it out into the garden. And you're thinking, no, you never. Bro, if I could lift the camera, I would take it out to the kitchen and I would put it out the window, and you would see a little box with a blue lid lying in the middle of my grass. Because I just thought, you know what, I got annoyed that I was doing it, and I thought, you know what, I'm done. So I'm done, and I've given up. And I have a glass with spaghetti, dry pasta, to try and help curb the habit. Because obviously I do a lot of work at my desk. I stream at my desk, I game at my desk, I do all of these things. And it's more along the lines of, like, that habit doesn't just disappear. So here I am, making a positive choice. Whether it stays positive, I don't know, because it doesn't feel positive just yet. But yeehaw. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say with that. We just killed this thing, so his head is officially smashed in. And yeah. I did not mean to click them again. So what did we get for doing that? Nothing. Oh, I got a battle stone. Nice, who cares? Right, good. I better res the ones that he murdered, so cool, good stuff. Yeah, so I've completely lost track of what I was talking about, because we were celebrating killing that thing. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else to say on vaping. I gave up, I threw it in the garden, it is what it is, dry pasta is the future. And I think that pretty much sums it up. You know, I think that I think a lot of things in life can be summed up in like 2 sentences. So yeah, all good. Other than that, I'm still going to the gym. I've started to push myself a little bit more with some core exercises. So obviously I watch what I eat a little bit more. I'm trying to be cautious. I'm trying to sort of eat a little bit better and all that. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna start doing a little bit more core exercises for myself, and I'm gonna try and squeeze in a little bit more cardio, so it's not just like 5 or 10 minutes, but it's actually maybe 20 minutes, you know, just to sort of help me lose weight without impacting the weightlifting and actually building muscle and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm hoping that I see results in the next 6 to 12 months, but yeah, waiting that long kind of sucks. Definitely would not recommend, but I mean, making a change for the good is it's so great. Like everybody will agree, right? It's such a positive change, and I've been doing it now for. Bro, let me get the calendar. Oh mate, I must be 2 years. Must be 2. So yeah, so you're talking 2 years of sort of slow and steady progress. The first sort of 6 months was just diet. Sorry, first, it wasn't 6 months, it was over a year. For years, like diet, and then I started at the gym, and I've been at the gym for about 2 years, so it's like, yeah, I mean, it kind of becomes a bit of a, I wouldn't say a chore, but it's definitely hard to sort of keep going and staying motivated, and you have to do a leg day and everything's sore and blah blah blah. But you know what, like starting small. I mean, my mum wanted to go on a diet, and I've basically told her, like, look, eat what you want, but just count the calories, sort of thing. I think for a lot of people not realising things like that could help, you know. I mean, lads, like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I'm a baker, eh? Like, I made cake yesterday, man. I'm gonna make bread tomorrow. Like, I'm fucked. I'm done before we even start. I'm cursed. I can't do anything. I'm not gonna not make cake. So what a chance do I have on a diet? Boom, gym, and I just eat less. Because trying to not eat carbs or something like that, mate, I'd be done. I'd be failed before we even started. Just thinking about that makes me sad. So yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. But god damn, it doesn't work for me. That's for sure. Battle area is obstructed. Right. So then we're gonna murder this sheep. Sorry, buddy. Ducks. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm going to leave you with a little note to say that I was going to get pet food delivered randomly. I don't have a pet. It was dog food. Don't have a dog. Got a message, got an email, got a text. Apparently it's been delivered. Wasn't delivered. It was boxes. So yeah, I spent 2 days with emails, phone, like text messages, wondering why the hell I'm getting dog food when I didn't have a dog. Shockingly enough, it was a cardboard box that was labelled as food, apparently. And it was literally... So yeah. Yo, that was actually the stupidest thing that happened in my life this week. Yeah, other than that, guys, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else to to talk about. I will say that if you would like to continue to see these videos, consider buying me a coffee. The link will be in the description. A couple of pounds is all it costs, and I will get a coffee. Please, like, don't think that you have to do that. That is just something that I do to help motivate myself. I will see you guys on stream later. I'm going to obviously get everything done that I need to be doing, and I will see you on stream in a few hours. If you're watching this video, I will be live. You can catch me on twitch.tv/Mosif. I will definitely see you there. Everybody else, guys, have a great day. I will see you guys soon enough, okay? If you have any ideas, questions, put them in a comment or let me know on Discord and I will put them in the next video. It is much love from me. I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.